They don't see your fire. They don't see the edges that cut sharper than anything they've ever faced. They look at you, and instead of courage, they feel guilt. Instead of admiration, they feel fear. You stand tall in a world that wants to crush every spark of your ambition. They shrink, cower, hide behind excuses, thicker than armor. They know they don't deserve you. Every second you've wasted trying to convince them, every moment you've bent, adjusted, lowered your standards, they've felt it. The shame, the guilt, the cowardice. Nah. They know how people can watch greatness and feel paralyzed. They sit there in the corner, hearts racing, minds spinning, and yet they do nothing. Every word you speak, every boundary you set, every step you take toward your own life, they flinch. You are the storm, the fire, the reckoning they never prepared for. And they look away. They hide, afraid to admit the truth. They are not brave enough. They are not strong enough. They are not worthy of the energy you pour into the world, into yourself. Their cowardice is loud. It echoes, and it is shameful. Do you feel it? That tension thickening the air between you and them? That unspoken acknowledgement that they are beneath the weight of your potential. They feel it every second, in every glance, in every hesitant word. And yet, they cling to mediocrity. They cling to the safety of small thinking, small courage, small careful existence. You are chaos. You are challenge. You are a mirror reflecting every weakness they wish they could hide. And when they see themselves in you, the panic, the shame, it makes them twitch. It makes them fumble. It makes them guilty. Guilty of wanting what they can't handle. You've seen it before. The hesitation, the fake smiles, the sudden disinterest. They think they can play the game without consequence, tiptoe through your brilliance without stepping on your light. But it doesn't work like that. No. Life doesn't let anyone walk away clean when they know the truth. And the truth is, they don't deserve you. Every time they falter, every time they shrink from confrontation, every time they look at you and wish you were smaller, they are reminded your presence, your ambition, your clarity exposes them. And it's terrifying to them, empowering to you. Look closer. Watch the tremor in their confidence. Listen to the hesitation in their voice. It's almost poetic how obvious it is. They want to engage, to challenge, to claim what they think belongs to them, but their own minds betray them. Their cowardice parades itself with pride, as if pretending will erase the truth. They're ashamed. Yes, ashamed of the thought that they could be wrong. Ashamed that someone like you exists, someone who does not beg, someone who does not wait, someone who does not shrink for approval. And here's the kicker. The more they hide, the more obvious it becomes. They are trapped in their own fear. And you walk free. Now here's the beauty of it. You don't need to punish them. You don't need to yell, to prove, to bend over backwards. Their guilt is already gnawing at them. Every glance you refuse, every boundary you assert, every refusal to entertain their weakness, it eats at them. And it should. They should feel it. They should know deep in their bones that they were never equipped to stand beside someone like you. You are not a test they can pass. You are not a puzzle they can solve. You are the truth they can't face. And it's delicious, isn't it? Watching them squirm in the shame of their cowardice. So hold your head high, Stand in the chaos they cannot handle. Let them know, without speaking, without begging, without lowering yourself, that you are a force that cannot be contained by hesitation or guilt. They know. They feel it. And the shame, the shame will follow them wherever they go. They are guilty of shrinking from courage. They are guilty of denying the strength that stands before them. They are guilty of not being you. And in that guilt lies your power. In that shame lies your victory. And here's the secret. They will never admit it. They will never confess the truth to anyone, maybe not even to themselves. They will hide, dodge, fabricate explanations, rationalize failures, whisper excuses. But you will not be fooled. You will not wait. You will not bow. You will rise. Every hesitation they show, every flicker of guilt, every second of shame, they are confessing without words. They know. They know they don't deserve you. And that knowledge is the knife that cuts the loudest, the shame that haunts them in silence, the guilt that no smile can mask. So let them feel it. Let them stew. Let the weight of their cowardice press down, suffocating them slowly. And you, step forward. Claim what you are. Claim your life, your clarity, your fire. Let them watch. Let them cringe. Let them understand too late that they were never worthy of standing beside your brilliance. Because now you are untouchable, not by force, but by truth. And the truth, my friend, is sharper than anything else. Now listen carefully. This is where most people stumble. They think motivation is a speech. They think fire is a feeling. No. Fire is action. Fire is clarity. Fire is knowing who you are and refusing to let anyone steal that, not even themselves. They know they don't deserve you. Yes. But do you know yourself? Do you truly see your own value? Because the second you hesitate, the second you doubt, they smell it. They feed off it. And then the guilt you've been carrying, the shame they should feel, suddenly becomes yours. No. Stop giving them that power. Claim it first. Here's the first rule. Boundaries are weapons. Not aggressive. Not cruel. Precise. Sharp. Unyielding. Every time they try to step into your life, your mind, your time, ask yourself, does this person respect me? Are they brave enough to meet me where I am? If the answer is no, you step back. You do not negotiate. You do not explain. The fear they feel when they see you withdraw, when they feel the distance you create, it is justice in motion. You are not punishing them. You are simply reflecting the truth they cannot face. They are unprepared for greatness. Next, embrace your solitude. Society, friends, co-workers, neighbors, they all want something. They want conformity. They want comfort. They want the easy version of you. But you thrive in the tension. You grow in the friction. You sharpen yourself in isolation, in discipline, in relentless self-examination. And it terrifies them. Watching them squirm while you become stronger, smarter, more focused. There is no sweeter revenge than simply being yourself, fully realized, unapologetic, unbending. Then there's courage. Real courage. Not the kind that flashes in front of cameras or in crowds. The kind that whispers in the dark when no one is watching. The kind that says, I will do this, even if everyone around me freezes, hesitates, falters. Every coward knows this moment. They feel it. They shrink from it. But you walk straight into it. Every challenge, every confrontation, every uncomfortable truth is your arena. And the power you gain, it's not in breaking them, it's in breaking yourself free from ever needing them to be anything but what they are. And here's something most people refuse to admit. Accountability terrifies them. They are guilty not only of cowardice, but of denying responsibility for their own lives. Watch closely the hesitation, the shifting eyes, the endless excuses. They betray a mind terrified of the mirror. But you take ownership of everything. Your decisions, your victories, your mistakes, your growth. Make no apologies. Let them sit in their own guilt while you move forward. Nah, they cannot stop the momentum of someone who refuses to hide behind excuses. Finally, embrace your intensity. Do not soften for comfort. Do not mute your presence for approval. Every spark of brilliance, every daring thought, every hard-earned skill, let it shine, even if it burns them. Yes, it will hurt them. Yes, it will trigger their shame, their guilt, their cowardice. But that is not your concern. Your responsibility is to yourself. Your duty is to honor the potential you carry, the fire you nurture, the life you are building. They cannot take that away. Not if you refuse to let them. Step into your power slowly, deliberately. Watch them realize too late that they were never meant to accompany you. Watch them feel the sting of knowing they were unworthy of your clarity, your ambition, your presence. And then let it go. Let it fade into the distance. You do not need to carry their guilt, their shame, their fear. You only need to carry yourself, steady, unshaken, relentless. And that is the ultimate truth. They are guilty, ashamed, small. You are rising, growing, unstoppable, not because of them, but in spite of them. So here is the takeaway. The moment you stop bending, the moment you stop excusing, the moment you stop lowering your standards, everything changes. They will squirm, they will hesitate, they will feel the weight of what they cannot claim. And that's not cruelty, that's clarity, that's justice, that's life delivered honestly, without compromise, without manipulation, without begging for acknowledgement. You do not need them to validate you. You need yourself. And when you finally grasp that, oh, the freedom, the fire, the unshakable truth of your own worth, now it's time to own it. Every inch of your presence, every spark of your mind, every beat of your relentless heart. Do you feel it? That moment when hesitation fades and clarity arrives like a blade cutting through fog. This is no longer about them. This is no longer about the guilt they carry, the shame they hide, the cowardice they can't escape. This is about you, pure, unfiltered, absolute, the fire you've been feeding, the boundaries you've been sharpening, the courage you've been cultivating. They all converge here, and nothing in the world of half measures or timid hearts can touch you. Look around. See the weak attempts, the excuses, the fleeting bravado of those who thought they could walk beside you. How small they appear when you rise fully into your own. They flinch, they hesitate, they crumble internally while you move forward externally, boldly, decisively, unapologetically. Every step you take, every choice you make, reinforces the undeniable truth. You are not theirs to measure, judge, or contain. They are guilty, ashamed, powerless. And you are becoming something they will never comprehend, something they cannot control. And here's the critical part. Your mind, your strategy, your clarity. You have to protect it, nourish it, harden it like steel. No distractions, no bending for approval, no letting cowardice slip under your skin. No, every time doubt tries to creep in, every time fear whispers, maybe they'll change, maybe they deserve your attention, shut it down. They are irrelevant. They are insignificant. You are the storm they cannot weather. And the more precise, disciplined, and aware you are, the more their shame and guilt magnify. Let it echo. Let it burn. But never let it enter your mind. And now comes the real beauty, the liberation, the unstoppable momentum that begins when you finally see the truth. Their cowardice does not define you. Their guilt does not haunt you. Their shame is a mirror, reflecting nothing but their own limitations. You are free. Every boundary you've set, every refusal to compromise, every decision to rise above their fear, it compounds. You are not just moving forward. You are leaping, soaring, consuming the space they thought they could occupy. They are left behind, trembling, exposed, aware of what they can never reach. Step further, push harder, speak louder. Not in words, but in presence. Let your actions resonate with the power of someone who refuses to bow. It is intoxicating to see them shrink, to watch their hesitation become confession, to witness guilt clawing at the edges of their conscience. They are guilty of being small, ashamed of their cowardice. And you are not just observing it, you are transcending it. You are building, growing, evolving into a force that nothing can undermine. Not their fear, not their shame, not their lies. And remember this, true empowerment is relentless. It is a practice, a habit, a commitment. Yes, it is the daily act of choosing yourself over and over again in a world that constantly tries to convince you to shrink. Every morning you wake, every choice you make, every interaction you navigate. Do it as someone who knows their worth, someone who refuses to settle, someone who sees cowardice for what it is and refuses to be dragged into it. They are guilty. You are awake. That is the difference. That is the edge. Finally, take the victory. Not in revenge, not in cruelty, but in absolute clarity. You have risen above the shadows they cast. You have embraced the fire they feared. You have become the truth they cannot deny. No. You do not need their acknowledgement. You do not need their validation. You do not need them at all. You are entire, complete, unflinching. And as they stare, as they tremble, as they wonder why they are so small, they feel it. They know. And that, my friend, is the purest, darkest, most satisfying triumph of all. Now, take a moment. Breathe. Feel the weight of everything you've realized. Do you feel it? That pulse in your chest, that fire coursing through your veins, that clarity slicing through every doubt you've ever carried. This is the moment where it all converges. The courage, the boundaries, the relentless commitment to yourself. They are guilty, ashamed, cowards, and yet none of that touches you anymore. It only fuels you. Every second you spend dwelling on their weakness is wasted energy. Your energy belongs to you, and you will wield it with precision. Look forward. See the path stretching ahead. Not smooth, not easy, not designed for comfort, but for growth. Huh? Yes. Growth requires friction. Growth requires tension. Growth requires stepping into challenges while others cower in shadows. They cannot walk this road with you. They were never meant to. And here's the liberation. You do not need them. You do not need validation, approval, or recognition. You need only yourself. Every choice you make from this point on, every decision to rise, to fight, to claim what is yours, is a declaration. You are unstoppable, not because the world bends to you, but because you refuse to bend to anyone else. Remember the power of observation. Every hesitation they display, every flicker of guilt, every glimpse of cowardice, they are confessing their truth without a word. And you are the witness, the one who stands in clarity while shadows twist and shiver around you. No, no, no. Do not be distracted by their excuses. Do not be fooled by their attempts to re-enter your world. You are the storm they cannot weather, the light they cannot reflect, the force they cannot harness. And the more they resist, the stronger you become. And now the ultimate edge, action. Knowledge without movement is wasted. Courage without demonstration is meaningless. Boundaries without enforcement are invisible. You have seen the truth. You have embraced the fire. You have outgrown those who would falter in your presence. Now, move. Take bold steps. Push yourself harder. Confront what others would avoid. Speak when silence would be easier. Stand when others would kneel. Every act, every choice, every step forward is proof, not to them but to yourself, that you are committed to your power, your life, and your worth. Finally, internalize this. Victory is not external. It is not applause. It is not recognition. It is awareness. It is discipline. It is freedom. Freedom from fear. Freedom from guilt that is not yours. Freedom from the shadow of cowardice that tries to touch you. They will remain guilty, ashamed, afraid. But you are awake. You are alive. You are relentless. And as you walk forward, carrying the fire that they could never hold, the truth will follow you. They know, they feel it. And that truth, your truth, is the ultimate triumph, the darkest and most satisfying power of all.